sit down and film my go-to look. Now I have several go-to looks. You know, I have a nighttime one and, you know, a go-to look that's lighter, like for the summer or the beach or something. But this is my main go-to look. This is the look that I put on when I'm in a makeup rut, I don't know what to wear, when I just want something that looks pretty and flattering, or when I haven't picked out my outfit yet and I just want to do my makeup first. This is the look that I go to in. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see how I do this look, then just keep watching. Bye! Alright guys, so getting started with this tutorial, I am going to be pulling my hair back. I do not like having my hair in my face. Next, I'm going to be putting on some chapstick. I need some soft lips when I put on lipstick by the end of the video. I always put it on in the beginning. Next, I'm going to go in and moisturize my face. Next, I'm going to be going on to my brows. I almost always do my brows first, but I'm going to skip through this quickly. I do have a brow tutorial that will be in the description below, but I use the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner in brown and an angled brush and a spoolie. Next, I'm going to be concealing my eyelids. This is going to help hide the veins and discoloration in my eyelids, and it's also going to prime my eyelids. I am using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This may not work for everybody, but I do not have especially oily skin, so I don't really need a hardcore primer for my eyelids. So I can use a concealer, any concealer really, and do that. Next, I'm taking this 88 color neutral palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm taking these 3 orange shades and mixing them together on a fluffy brush, also from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to be putting that in my crease as my transition color. Since it is my transition color, I'm going to make sure and blend it out very, very well. With the transition color, you do not want any harsh lines. This color is going to help you blend out everything else and make everything else have more of that gradient look. Now I'm going into a little bit darker color and a little bit more dense fluffy brush, also from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to be putting that also in my crease, but just a little bit lower. I'm not going to bring it up as high, about halfway. And then I'm just going to continue blending that with that bigger, fluffier brush into the transition color. Next, I'm going in with an even darker color on a pencil brush. I'm not sure exactly where this is from, but it'll be in the description below. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner of my eye with the pencil brush part. And then I'm going to flip it over. It's a dual-ended brush, and use the fluffier side to blend it out. I'm going to go kind of back and forth, apply color, blend it out, apply color, blend it out. Y'all know the deal. This is just going to create more of a gradient look, give much more dimension to the look, and make it easier to blend. Now I'm going in with the NYX Eye Base in the color white, and applying that to the about 3/4 of my lid, and then going to be applying a white eyeshadow over that. Using the eye base is just going to make the white eyeshadow show up much more, be more pigmented, and I personally like it that way. So I'm just going to make one final once over with my fluffy brush, and I went back in with a little bit more of that darker color to blend it out just a teensy bit more. Sometimes I go back in later on and blend out more, add more color after I kind of step away and look at it. This is just to get the color exactly how I want it, but certainly not necessary. So I'm just going to go back in and touch up that white a little bit. Like I said, just going back and forth and perfecting my eyeshadow, getting it to the intensity that I please. I am also going to take that white eyeshadow and run that under my brow. I am not using a whole lot of it. You don't want the brow bone to be super stark white. I'm just adding enough of it to give a highlight and to lift my eyes. Here I am taking a makeup wipe and cleaning up the edges of my eyeshadow. Not only does this give me a nice dark line to make it look cleaner, but it makes it 10 times easier to do my eyeliner because it kind of gives me an angle already there. So now I'm going in with the angled brush from the art store, I think Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner in the color Blackest Black, and I'm just going to draw on a normal wing. It might be a little bit thicker than most people like. This is just kind of my go-to preference. I do it thicker and thinner sometimes, but this is just kind of what I prefer, my go-to eyeliner. Okay, now going in, I'm going to tightline with the Jordana 12-Hour Eyeshadow Base Pencil. Anyways, these things are the bomb. I love them. For an eyeshadow base, for tightlining as eyeliner, whatever. They are freaking amazing. You need to go get them. And they're like $1, $2. Jordana is one of the best affordable brands ever. Now onto the skin. I'm using this Pixi Primer, I think it is. I'm just going to be running that all over my skin. It has kind of a luminous effect to it. I'm also going to be using the Baby Skin Poreless Skin. Gosh, guys, I'm terrible with names today. The baby skin stuff. I'm going to be putting that on the center of my face mainly and then blending it outwards. Next, I'm going to go in with my foundation and be using the MAC foundation and this Fit Me foundation. Apply that foundation. I didn't really have any clips of it. Then I'm going to be going on with my concealer. This is the MAC Pro Longer Concealer. I'll be applying that in a large upside down triangle under my eyes. Not only to conceal but also to highlight as normal. And I'm just going to be applying it with my finger and then going back in with a wet sponge and blending it in. This is my favorite way to apply concealer. I feel like using the sponge just gets it much deeper into the skin, soaks it in, and gives a beautiful finish. I'm also going to be using another highlighter. This is the Maybelline Dream Lumi. I'm just going to be using that also under the eyes in a upside down triangle, but not as large as I did the concealer. And I'm also going to be running that on the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow, and my chin. I'm going to go in and bronze all around my face using the NYC Bronzer in the color Sunny and a large stippling brush or duo fiber brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to bronze my cheekbones and around my forehead and around my nose, just kind of everywhere that the sun would hit my face. Next I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and this is just a sample, and an art brush. And I'm going to go in and really carve out my cheekbones, around my forehead, down the sides of my nose, and just really contour my face. I don't want to do it too heavily, but just to give a nice contour. Now going in with this Too Faced translucent powder, I'm going to be setting my under eyes with this powder. It is translucent, but it does have a wee bit of color to it, so it does kind of brighten the under eyes, and it's a very fine, very light powder. I really, really like it. So I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and set my under eyes with a little bit of this powder. Now moving on to the highlight, I am using the Hard Candy Tiki highlighter that I really sucked at life and broke it. And I'm just going to be applying that with another brush from the art store. I'm going to be applying that to the tops of my cheekbones. Also going to be applying that to the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow, and maybe a little bit on my chin, anywhere that the sun really hits my face. I try not to go too heavy with this highlighter because it does have some bronze undertones to it, which can make some areas, especially like the cupid's bow, look kind of dirty. But it's beautiful for the cheekbones. Now going in with this two blushes from the BH Cosmetics 6 Color Contour and Blush Palette, and a small stippling brush from e.l.f. I'm going to be applying this to my cheeks. Now I am going back in with those transition colors that I used on my upper eyes, and I'm going to be applying that with a pencil brush from e.l.f. on my under eyes, on the lower lash line. Then going back in with a pencil brush and be applying that darker color also down there. And then I'm just going to blend it out just how I did on my upper eyelid. Now taking the color Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette, I think, and I'm going to be applying that to my inner corner. Now going in with the Loreal Voluminous Mascara. I have been using this mascara for years and I love it. This is in the Carbon Black. And then I'm also going to go in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I love this combo. They make beautiful long voluminous lashes. Now I'm going to move on to my lips. I'm using the e.l.f. Lip Lock Pencil. This is pretty much just a clear lip liner. I'm going to apply that all over my lips to help my lipstick stay. Then I'm going to go on with this Loreal lipstick. I am not sure the exact color. It will be listed down below. I'm going to apply it with a lip brush so that I have really good precision. This is one of my favorite lip colors. I'm also going to apply a lip gloss. This is the Starlooks lip gloss. So guys, this is the finished look. This is my go-to look. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!